We're at Campbell Field tonight at Corbin, Kentucky for high school football action between the Redhounds of Corbin High School and the Cardinals of South Laurel. Corbin's 3-0 on the season. South Laurel coming in at 2-1. With me tonight, Matt Norville on camera, Randy McCarg, Steve Olson, and I'm Mike Goforth. Randy, tell us about the game tonight.
All right, Mike, good to be here. Looking forward to a great game tonight. This is a neighborhood brawl that we're fixing to have. That's about the best way I can figure to describe it. South Laurel and the Corbin Redhounds. A heated rivalry. And the Redhounds, of course, won last year at South Laurel, so they're looking to put together, start a win streak against the Cardinals. But this shows the Redhounds coming in here with a 3-0 record after defeating Pikeville 23-15 and a 34-14 victory over Knox Central in the Pigskin Classic there a couple weeks ago. Of course, last week the Redhounds took a victory with a 1-0 score officially recorded as Bethlehem forfeited the game due to the fact that they were short on numbers. Word was they were down to about 16 players, and the coach didn't feel like it'd be to their benefit to play the game. The Cardinals coming in here with a 2-1 record, and they have defeated Holy Cross and North Laurel. They're coming off of their first loss of the season to Southwestern in what was a shootout. Mike, this is going to be another shootout tonight. The way I see it, we've got the big-time rushing attack of the Redhounds against the big-time passing attack of South Laurel, and I think it's going to be a matter of who can outscore who. The Redhounds secondary is going to have to show up big. Ricky Boland, the heralded quarterback for South Laurel, comes in here having already thrown for 1,132 yards and 13 touchdowns in 3 games.
Man.
So he's putting up some numbers. The problem they have is their defense. They're giving up 352 yards rushing last week to Southwestern, 174 yards to North Laurel, 324 yards rushing to Holy Cross. So they've given up about 800 yards rushing in 3 games. The Redhounds, of course, we've got that awesome backfield of Ryan Fritz, Campbell Watkins, Michael Campbell, and it's going to be just I should look for a phenomenal game tonight. We'll see what happens.
We just had the coin toss at midfield, and they've signaled that South Laurel will receive the opening kickoff, and we're going to be back with that in just a moment. And we're just about ready for the opening kick. Mike Campbell teeing it up to kick it off for Corbin. Randy, I enjoyed those signs with the, what do you call them, banners that they had up for the teams to run through. You noted that the Corbin team ran through a big banner that said, "Deck the Cards." And the one over here that South Laurel came through said, "Pound the Hounds." So we'll sure see what happens here tonight.
Well, I tell you what, Mike, I was telling Matt earlier that this is, I believe, an even better atmosphere here tonight for this game than that we had for the Pigskin. And this should be a good one right here.
Here we go.
Quillen on the return. Watch out. Watch out.
There. 36-yard line.
Nice return right there, Mike.
Yeah, number 4, Steve Quillen, a senior, 5'8", 165 pounds, listed as a running back and a cornerback on the South Laurel roster.
He's a speedster. Of course, South Laurel is going to run the no huddle if they've not changed things, and I'm sure they've not. So the Redhounds are going to have to be alert and on their toes.
Number 2, quarterback Ricky Boland for South Laurel, sets up in the shotgun. Quick handoff. Quillen, forward. Oh, we defense that well.
Nice play there defensively for the Redhounds. Jimmy Rossi on the tackle.
So bring up second and about 8.5 yards to go. Couple receivers to the right, one to the left, one back there beside Boland. He hands it off again. Again, Quillen. He's close to the first down. Very close.
Matthew Taylor and Devin Souders.
And that running back is hurt on the play. Number 4 is down hurt.
Well, you don't want to see that right off the bat, especially. We hope he's okay.
They do signal it is a first down. That young man's got some speed, and he came right around in there, and he came as fast as you could. Let's hope he's going to be all right. But one of the trainers looks like he's looking at his leg.
He's one of their go-to guys right there. And, regardless of who it is, we don't want to see anybody hurt. I hope that there's nothing serious there.
I think that's the left leg they're lifting. They've got a hold of a foot over on this other side, a toe. Well, let's hope all it was a cramp.
Well, Mike, as we're waiting for him to come off there, I noticed the lady and the gentleman have to have paramedic across their back. It reminded me, I'd seen in the paper that Laurel County School District has a contract with Laurel Ambulance, and they are their trainers.
He's limping a little coming off. He was reaching down to the right leg in the ham area.
Might be a 5 years.
Here's first down and 10 play from the South Laurel 46-yard line. Ball in and shotgun. Throws, number 5 has it. And
Number 9.
He got about 6 yards.
That's C.J. Crawford, I think, on the tackle there for the Redhounds.
And Ty Cobb, I believe, on the reception. So second down and 4. Well, South Laurel certainly showing that explosive offense quickly here.
They're moving the ball.
We're at 10:31 on the clock, first quarter. Run up the middle, number 5. Vaughn. And he's close to a first down. I believe he has it. Yeah, they're moving the chains. They're across midfield at the Corbin 42-yard line.
But thus far, the Redhounds are not showing any ability to stop the offense, and they're yet to really air it out.
Bowling looking to throw to the right. Getting a good rush. Aaron Mans was after him. He gets away. Boom. We brought him down for a little bit of a loss there, back at about the 45-yard line.
Matthew Taylor and Michael Campbell in there on the tackle.
Bowling lost his helmet on that one. Be second down at about 12. So they've put it at the 44.
Good pursuit there by the Cardinals on that play. Pressure coming. He gets hit, but he releases it. Gets
3 hounds or 4 hounds in on the tackle. Penalty flag flies. Let's see what the call is. Campbell and Taylor were in on the tackle.
That was Blake Fields, number 35, on the reception.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Corbin.
Well, that hurts.
Yeah, because you had them down at the 40-yard line. It was going to be third and about 8. Now it's going to be first down. That puts them at the Corbin 25-yard line. First and 10.
.9:26 left on the clock. First quarter action.
Gift to number 5, flags all over the field. Going to be a procedure call against South Laurel. Be first and 15. Take it back to the 30. Maybe we can stiffen up and keep them out of the end zone here, Randy.
Well, I was talking earlier with one of the coaches, and made the comment, you don't want to get very far behind if you do get behind to this team because of the offensive weapons that they have and their explosiveness. So, yeah, we need a stand right here.
Bowen takes the handoff. He throws into traffic, incomplete. The receiver had his hands on it, but it dropped.
Crawford on the coverage.
Well, Bowen put it right there. Very accurate on his pass. The receiver just didn't hold on.
Second down and 15.
Bowen looking to the sideline, getting the play. It's number 5, Vaughn, in the backfield with him. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Throws it to Vaughn. He's forward. 28 French, I believe, in on the tackle.
Yep, number 34, Michael Campbell in there also. So that brings up 3rd and 12 now, Mike, from the 27-yard line. Big play right here.
Yes, it is. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He's looking right, then goes left. Number 3 has it.
Oh, nice play right there.
54 for Corbin with the tackle.
That's Cody Taylor on the tackle.
Going to bring out 4th down. I'd say we're in 4-down territory here. Going to have to hold him again.
All right, you worked hard, Mike, to get it to 4th and long here. Now you need to hold him, don't we?
That's true. Again, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He rolls right. Throws a little high. I think it's out of bounds. No. Incomplete. Corbin ball.
All right.
At the 26-yard line, 1st and 10.
Good stand there by the Redhound defense. That was big, I think.
Yeah. After they moved the ball at first there so successfully. I was a little concerned.
I was also. The Redhounds go on an offensive attack now. We'll see what we can do.
We really weren't deep enough in Corbin territory for the field to get shortened. I think the Corbin defense just made some adjustments there, made a few reads.
Michael Campbell on the carry.
Got a little bit, but not much. Going to mark it about the 28. So that'll be about a 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8. First quarter action, no score yet. 7:35 on the clock.
Comfortable night here at Campbell Field. Good night for football.
Handoff up the middle. Is that Fritz? And he didn't have any room, really. He maybe got a yard. Mark it almost at the 30, so that'll make it 3rd and about 7.
Quickly now in a 3rd and long situation for the Redhounds, and of course we're not in good field position being down here at our own 29-yard line, so need to move the chains here.
On the other hand, we've seen when Mike Campbell punts, sometimes that's a pretty good play for the Hounds.
That can also turn into a plus.
But you'd much rather have a 1st down and keep the ball. Watkins is split left. There has Fritz. Good reception for a 1st down.
He's still on his feet.
48-yard line. 1st and 10, Corbin. That was a great looking play.
That was big play there for the Redhounds. From the 29 to the 49, so that's a 20-yard gain on that pass. Freeman to Fritz.
Well, just as good as South Laurel looked when they initially got the ball, Corbin looks good here so far. Well, what was the cheering about?
I think they're actually cheering with their cheerleaders, Mike.
All right, I was afraid a penalty had been called and I missed it.
I think.
Something may have happened.
I don't know what the delay is here. Well, they must have thrown a flag over there. I didn't see it, did you?
It's a 1st down, but Corbin has, for some reason, lost quite a bit of yardage here. Let's see the signal. No, they're moving the sticks too. So,
are they calling that?
Personal foul, Corbin.
Okay.
But we get a 1st down on the play.
All right.
Odd.
Well, I never did see the flag thrown. That's why they were cheering, Mike.
Neither did I. I think the PA announcer must have said something, and with these headsets on, we could not hear.
Right.
Well, we do have a 1st down, though. at the 35-yard line.
Watkins in motion, and now
whistles. The back judge here is acting like delay a game. No, procedure is what he signaled.
Well, a couple big miscues right there by the Redhounds.
1st and 15. I spoke too soon there a minute ago where I said Corbin was looking good.
They've moved the ball back. We went from the 49-yard line now all the way back to the 29 or the 30. So we're back where we started, Mike.
Yeah, man.
The officials are having a conversation out here.
Campbell and Fritz in the backfield out there. Lance Freeman coming up under center. 42 Watkins split to the right. Tied in over here on the left side. Aaron Manns. Watkins in motion. They gave us to Fritz.
Not much there that time.
Yard or two, maybe at the most. Well, 2nd and about 14.
5:49 left on the clock. First quarter action.
Freeman again up under center. Looking to throw. Watkins has it at the 44-yard line. That'll be close to a first down. Let's see.
It will depend on the spot, I think. A nice play right there.
Well, it might be just a hair short of a first, about 3rd and about a yard.
Well, with Michael Campbell in the backfield, I like my odds.
Yeah, and up there at the 43.5-yard line, you might even think about going for it on 4. Well, let's pick it up on 3. Campbell, Watkins, and Fritz in the backfield. Watkins has the first down up to the 49-yard line.
Move the chains.
About a 5-yard pickup there.
Now we're back to the 49.
Well, it was a pretty good crowd tonight. Corbin side's not quite full, but 3/4 full.
We've got a lot of bleachers to fill up over there, you know.
That's true, and the South Laurel side here is pretty tight. Fritz spins.
Nice run right there.
Winds up with about 5 yards out of it.
Yeah, the more he carries the ball, Mike, you just expect it. He's going to break one. So, I expected a high-scoring game. Most people I talked to felt the same way, but we've got 4 minutes left on the clock here in first quarter, and we still have no score.
I'm with you on that. 2nd and 5 play. Fritz.
Nice run.
About 4 yards.
He's close.
It is, isn't it? Very close. He may have closer to 5 yards on that. They give him a good spot.
Yeah, it may be a first down.
Very close to a first. The head official says first down, move the chains. So a 5-yard pickup again for Ryan Fritz.
Well, the Redhounds putting together a nice drive here, Mike, as we're down to the 40, inside the 41-yard line of the Cardinals now. We're getting down close to that red zone.
Fritz in motion, coming to the near side. Comes to a rest. Campbell. Watkins in the backfield. Boy, they drilled Watkins in the backfield.
Yeah, he stood up right there. He's going to lose, I'd say. He's going to lose a little yardage.
He had nowhere to go. I see Dakota Taylor shaking up on the play.
Yep, number 54.
Grabbing the left leg. And trainer, physical therapist, Mr. Kim Cleary is coming on to take a look. Here comes head coach Jewell and Coach Duncombe as well.
Kim Cleary does such a great job, and he's done it for years for the athletics programs.
He's pointing just above his ankle, kind of in the shin area, and Dakota's in some pain.
Well, the Redhounds, have already lost Brady Foley for the season. And, Brady was the leading tackler on the Redhound squad through the first 2 games that's been played.
I didn't see what happened to Dakota, but he's just right there in the midst of everything where somebody could fall up against the side of your leg.
He's getting up.
Limping.
And let's hope he's okay. It's a good sign he's going under his own power there. Hopefully he'll be able to shake it off and come back.
It'll be second down and about 13 to go. Maybe 12. More like second and 12.
2:59 left on the clock. First quarter. No score. Redhounds and the Cardinals in a neighborhood brawl here at Campbell Field.
We're down to 2:50 left in the first quarter. Freeman in the shotgun. Fritz in motion. Fritz gets the ball. They're there. He gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage and maybe a half a yard after that.
Did well to do that, Mike, as they were all over that.
3rd and 11, or 10 and a half. And the final mark makes it about a 3rd and 10. Sewell going to the right, number 4. Watkins, 42 to the right. Fritz and Campbell in the backfield. Lance Freeman up under center. Fritz moves over to the right. 3 men out in pattern. Incomplete pass. Penalty flag. Let's see if it's a pass interference on the D.
Could be.
Corey Sewell was the intended receiver. Yes, the official says pass interference, South Laurel. That'll result in, I believe, a first down for Corbin.
That's a big play right there. Nice pass, Mike. He hit him in the hands. I mean, I think he has that ball if the South Laurel defender wasn't on his back.
And the official was right there on the sideline, right by that play, so he had a good view of it. So a 15-yard penalty, it looks like, from the line of scrimmage on that pass interference results in the first down for Corbin.
Well, the Redhounds now, I think we can say, are threatening to score as they're down at the 25-yard line of the Cardinals.
Campbell, Watkins, and Fritz in the backfield. Fritz with the ball. He has some forward yardage. He's about to the 23. 2nd and 8. Watkins hit again quickly. He's to about the 21. Bring up 3rd down.
Justin Sutherland, number 40, on the tackle for the Cardinals.
3rd and about 4.5 yards to go. Watkins, I believe, split to the right. Give us to Fritz. Man, they're all over.
Breaks a tackle.
Well, he did a good job to get away and get forward yardage to about the 19th. It's going to bring up an interesting 4th down play.
Jeremy Armfield, number 62, was all over him, and Fritz got away from him. Yeah, you're right, Mike. This is a big play because the ball's down on the 20. Well, it's inside the 20 there. Got the 19-yard line of the Cardinals. Big scoring opportunity here for the Redhounds. Need to capitalize.
4th and about 3 to go. Big Aaron Mans, 81 to the left. 3 backs in the backfield. Freeman looks. Overthrown, intended for French.
I tell you, he had him. He was there. He was open. and Freeman just overthrows him, so the Redhounds turn over on downs. And bad break there for the Redhounds.
And that'll end the first quarter of play. No score. And Mr. Steve Olson will be back with Randy McCarg for the second quarter of action, assuming I see he's coming. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back to Redhound Productions broadcast of Corbin Redhound football. We're at Campbell Field. 12 minutes on the clock. We start the second quarter. This game between the Redhounds and South Laurel. Steve Olson's alongside me now to work the second quarter. And the the Cardinals with 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line, their own 19, after the Redhounds scoring drive stalled. They had a good opportunity to score, Steve, as they drove down into the red zone, but turned the ball over on downs.
You know, both teams there offensively, got in there to where they could score, and the defenses stopped both offense. They said, whatever defense plays best tonight will win the ball game.
Yeah.
And that's basically what it got. So you got a stalemate going right now. This is a great game.
Good game so far. It's not quite the game that we expected to see. I don't think many people would have believed that there would be no score at the end of the first quarter. Bolin scrambling around, looking to throw. I think it's complete out here to number 3. And he's close, I think, to first down yardage. Number 3 for the Cardinals, that's Jacob Cobb. I was about to say, I thought that number 28 for the Redhounds, Kevin French, I believe that was, I believe he was getting held over there, Steve. It sure looked like it to me.
He might have been.
He was the defender that was back there closest to Bowling, and it looked to me like the South Laurel player had a lot of jersey in his hand, but nonetheless, they convert to first down, 1st and 10. This is Quillen. He's back in after being, he took a nasty hit there.
He did.
His legs were tangled up.
He's a hard-nosed runner, isn't he?
He is. He's a speedster, too, and I'm glad to see him back in there.
One of the things here, Randy, coming into this ball game, and you think about the status of the Redhounds, how good they are, and everybody knows it. So every team that plays them, they're going to play their Super Bowl. They're going to play their best game.
Watch out here. Out across the 35 where he runs into a pack of hounds.
That kid there, I don't know where they list him at, about 100 and what do they save here? Roughly about 175 pounds. He plays and plows into them kids like he's about 230.
Yeah.
He shows no fear.
Third down now and about 3 from the 37-yard line, their own 37-yard line for the Cardinals.
He's a little woozy after that one, too.
A lot of hard hitting going on down there on the field. I think that's number 28 for the Redhounds. Kevin French, I believe, in the neutral zone there. So that'll give South Laurel a first down.
I agree with you, Randy. Who would have thought that after, we're heading into the second quarter here, getting out into it and no score yet. That's surprising.
Everybody I talked to, this was going to be a shootout, and I felt that way myself.
I did too, but both coaching staffs, they got their defenses up because these are 2 high-octane offenses, and, defensively, these coaches told their defenses, get up for this game because you can win this ball game, and it's happening.
Absolutely.
For both sides here, we got a stalemate.
Here we go. 1st and 10. It's complete out here. And good coverage there. Caleb Watkins and C.J. Crawford on the tackle. He gains about 1. This will be bringing up 2nd and 9. Well, both defenses, the old saying, bend but don't break, and they both did that on their first test of the night. Second possession of the night for the Cardinals. Bolin out of the shotgun, looking, getting pressure, and he's going to be brought down.
Good job.
That number 82 on the tackle for the Redhounds. That's Stephen Smallwood. Sacks the quarterback. Number 33, that was Saxon Shelton Okuma, who was also over there. So third down now and 13. Whistles blowing. Corbin calls a timeout. 8:52 left on the clock, first quarter, no score.
You know, generally you'd like to say that a team that passes a lot, you know, over the long haul, they're going to have a tough time winning. But with this Ricky Bowling, you know, I'd say it's about even with Corbin's running attack. They got a good passer. Lance Freeman can pass the ball. You know, they can pass and run, but this high-octane passing offense that South Laurel has, you might have offensive even right now. So back again, you know, we got a defensive struggle right here.
Freeman thus far, you know, I think he's thrown the ball a little bit more here in the first half than what we normally do. And, yeah, well, you know, he just slightly overthrew Watkins down here, or we'd already been on the board.
That was just a tad, you know, just a little bit miscommunication there. It's still a pretty good pass.
It was.
Boy, he caught them sleeping, didn't he?
Yep. So South Laurel brings it back out, 3rd and 13 on their own 40-yard line with 8:52 left in the second quarter from Campbell Field. Big crowd on hand tonight, both sides of the field. Wazoo.com's in the house.
Lots of coverage in this game.
Yeah,
I like the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's an excellent atmosphere. Bowling out of the shotgun, looking downfield. For all kinds of time, he gets great protection. Now he has to come out of there, and he's getting chased down. He's going to be brought down. That's Michael Campbell on the tackle.
You know, he hesitated a little bit there. You really can't blame him when that Michael Campbell comes bearing down on you. I think I'd kind of fold up too.
For a big guy, he shows good speed.
He's quick. He's awful quick.
What would you say? Good lateral movement.
Good lateral movement, you know. And
right down the line there, and big play right there because brings him down. Still not even back to the line of scrimmage. Fourth and I don't think it's 11. I don't think it's 4th and 12 as the scoreboard says. It looks like 4th and 11.
4th and 11. I agree with you. Ricky probably did the smart thing right there and just tucked the ball in there. Take your losses.
We'll see what they do here.
Corbin should get good field position out of this.
Boland punts it away. Ball's fielded back here. Watch for a reverse. And there it goes down the sideline. Watch out, it's Caleb Watkins on the reverse.
He's gone.
He is going, I think. No, it's going to be brought down inside the 10-yard line.
I don't know how they caught him. They just must have had the ankle. From up here, we couldn't tell. Or either that, it was a Superman dive right there.
What a fake. Corey Sewell fields the punt, and I don't think these fans here realized it till he was 10 or 15 yards upfield.
I didn't realize it. Same thing. I'm looking. I thought Corey had the ball. Excellent handoff. Excellent fake right there.
So the Redhounds with a big special teams play. And we don't talk about special teams in high school ball as much as, you know, but it's every bit as important.
It's played a big factor in the Corbin Redhounds victories.
Big play right there. So the Redhounds got to work inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal at the 8. That's Watkins in motion. Lance Freeman under center. He turns, he hands. That's Ryan Fritz. He's going to pound up in the middle and not much there.
Randy, they say Caleb's the fastest kid on the team, and right there he showed it. He turned on that second gear. I believe the only reason they caught him is because they had the angle.
Yeah, he was blistering that sideline.
He was just a red blur.
So big play for the Redhounds. Excellent opportunity here with 2nd and goal now. Fritz just got back to the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and goal. 8-yard line. Freeman comes to the line. He's got Watkins split out left. 2 backs behind. Turns, he's rolling, he's looking. He's got Sewell out there, but he's not going to get it away.
That's smart play right there. That's smart play right there. Get rid of the ball. Yeah,
that was a smart play. He gets hit pretty hard back there by number 35 of the Cardinals. That was Blake Fields.
Boy, the only thing I'd like him to get rid of it a little bit earlier, just because you don't want him landing on that arm.
Well, if he hadn't had the pressure coming behind him, he had Sewell out there.
He did, but
he was getting all kinds of heat.
Yeah, you don't want him throwing that awkwardly, landing on that shoulder funny. But excellent job there by Lance.
So Cardinal defense toughens up. Now they've held him on 2 downs. This is 3rd down and goal from the 8. Freeman again back to pass. He's looking. He's got. Oh, nice defensive play there by Ricky Boland. Watkins was there, but Bowling closed on that ball quick.
Well, it stands to reason a quarterback be able to sense when the ball's coming on the other end.
Well, are you a little surprised their throw down there on that third down? I mean,
I think, since Bill Corbin's running attack is one of the best in the state, they're trying to fool him again, because he did catch him off. The offensive coordinator Wheeler did catch him off balance down here in the other time, so I think he's going to try it again. Not a bad call.
Well, that's a huge defensive play right there for South Laurel, and now Michael Campbell will attempt the field goal. It's down, it's up, and it's good.
Boy, he had a long ways to go on that. He could have kicked that another 10, 15 yards.
Campbell hits the field goal, and that makes it 3-0 Redhounds with 6:55 left in the second quarter. And I'm like you, Steve. I'm just thinking now. I don't know. I didn't have a chance to see you, and I don't know if you were read the paper. But I get these stats. The Corbin Times. I use Les Dixon and the Corbin Times staff for my statistics.
He's a good stats man.
And but they give 352 yards rushing last week to Southwestern. 324 yards in their opener to Holy Cross. They did only give up 174 to North Laurel. But I mean, defensively, they give the run up.
They do, and I did read that, and I saw that. Right now, their defense is holding their own with Corbin right now. But once again, special teams right there, 3-0. You come away with 3 points where other teams come away with nothing.
Right. Yeah, good point there. And I'm thinking, and you're probably right. They're expecting Corbin to run because Corbin has that ability, and maybe they're trying to catch him off guard with the pass.
But Ricky Bowling, he's a senior, he's a good athlete, super athlete.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to fool him all the time.
Well, ball's teed up on the 4-yard line. Michael Campbell moves on the ball and kicks it away. And that one is going into the end zone. There'll be no return on that one.
Boy, that's an excellent kick right there.
So
high kick, a lot of hang time right there.
That neutralizes the speed aspect of it on a kickoff and bring the ball out to the 20-yard line where the Cardinals go to work 1st and 10.
Generally, you look at high school, a lot of times, Randy, a kicker will kick it down to the 10-yard line, and if a decent kicker will kick it to the 5, but kicking into the end zone like that puts them on the 20. Generally, high school offenses will get a return, and they're usually on the 30, 35-yard line.
Yep.
So this saves them 10, 15 yards right there.
The Redhounds go to work on defense. That's Bolin in the shotgun. He's looking. He's getting pressure. Eludes that one. That was Mans back there, and he's going to be brought down out over on the far sideline.
Corbin's secondary really doing a good job because he cannot find his receivers.
They are doing an excellent job. And the Redhounds are getting back there and flushing him out.
Well, if that line doesn't do better at holding them and their receivers start doing different routes to try to fool Corbin, it's going to be a long night for Ricky.
2nd and 5, 25-yard line for the Cardinals. Bolin out of the shotgun again, which he is nearly all the time. This is Quillen running for the sideline. He's going to have 1st down yardage.
Boy, he's quick. I like him. He's a good runner, Randy.
Yes, he is. He's fast. He has some wheels. So it's 1st and 10. Cardinals, they move the chains. 6:40 left on the clock. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Cardinals.
They list him 5'8", 165.
Bolin looking, getting good protection again, and they flush him out again. You have to contain him, and nice play once again. It's Michael Campbell over there making the tackle.
Quickness-wise, I think Corbin, with their line and their linebackers there, they match Ricky Bowling right there. He can't get out of the pocket too quick and gain it many yards before they're on him.
I was talking to Coach Wendelfeld, the 7th grade coach. We was talking about this game earlier over there, and that's one thing he was saying. He said if they can get the pressure on him, he said we have to put the pressure on him. He said and then we got to break him down and put him on the ground, and they're doing it so far.
Yes, they are.
Right up the middle. That's Quillen again. That's Michael Campbell on the tackle for the Redhounds. So it's going to bring up a third down play now. And it looks to me about 3rd and 5. The scoreboard says 3rd and 6.
I'll guarantee you, South Laurel coming here, you know, we got 5 minutes left in the second quarter. No score by them yet. You know they're a little bit nervous.
Yeah, I'm sure that they are wondering what is happening here because they're used to putting up some points. Bowen eludes the tackle, gets it out to Quillen, and he is taken down hard. It's number 26, I think Matthew Taylor over there on the far side that took him down.
Boy, he's a hard-nosed football player.
And let's see where they mark that ball. They mark it right on the 40-yard line, so that's close, real close to the first down. It's going to be bringing up third down now and probably inches for the Cardinals. They're going to measure.
Oh, that's going to be close.
So it's very
What do you
close.
say, Randy? We can usually call these pretty good. I think we're a little better than 50%.
Yeah, well, I think he...
little bit short?
I have to say, I think he's got it.
Do you really?
I do. I think he's got it probably by a nose.
You might be right, but I'm just going to...
We'll see.
Just to be contrary, a tad bit short.
You're right. He is short. So that brings up a fourth down play now.
You punt or you go for it right here?
Oh, I imagine they're going for it. And what a huge play that would be.
Huge
should we
play.
be able to
If we
stop
stop him right here, good field position.
So 4th down and 1 to go for the Cardinals.
You know, as quick as Ricky is right here, and they got a pretty big offensive line right here, this quarterback sneak right up there, you should be able to get it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you should be able, an offensive unit should be able to get this.
But they're going to go, looks like they're going to go in the shotgun. Maybe not.
Big 4th down play here with 5 minutes exactly left, second quarter. 3-0 Redhounds. That's something you don't see very often. He does. He's going under center. And trying to draw the Redhounds off right the sides. And that's not going to work. He changes the play now. He comes back into the shotgun. That's a 4th-year starter right there. And he shows his expertise. And now he quick kicks. And so I think that's a good decision on part of the Cardinals.
Well, you know, they saw Mike Campbell plugging up the middle right there, and they probably figured he couldn't get those 2 inches.
So the quick kick puts the Cardinals, the Redhounds down on their own 24-yard line, we'll call it.
Probably smart. You're only down 3-0, where if you don't make that, you could be down 10-0 real quick with this offense. This is kind of a chess match, Randy.
It really is. As we're doing this game, Steve, I'm almost disappointed in one sense because I was really expecting them to go up and down the field.
Well, I was too. I was, of course, we want Corbin to win, but I wanted to see Ricky Bowling scoring a bunch and then Corbin scoring a bunch, and then we win, and we go home happy.
Yeah. That's Ryan Fritz, and he gets very little. Oh, the referee's down on the ground.
You know, us guys, when we're older, when we go down, it takes a long time for us to get back up.
A lot harder to get back up.
We don't bounce right back up there.
What does this say, though, Steve, for the Redhounds defense? Coming in here and pitching a shutout with 4 minutes to go in the half.
You know, they're already known across the state for their offense right now, and then you come up against Ricky Bowling, one of the best quarterbacks in the state, and right now they're shutting him out.
Watkins in motion. That's Freeman handing off right up the middle. That's Michael Campbell. No, I'm sorry. There's Michael Campbell. That must be Ryan Fritz. And they get a few. I tell you, South Laurel, on the other hand, they've done a nice job defensively. We've not been able to bust one.
No, I agree with you. Their defense and the coach, he was saying before in the newspaper too that he has to get his defense going. He has to take care of business and get his defense playing better. And so far, you got to hand it to him. He's done that too.
Yeah, he has. Big third down play here, 3rd and 7 from the 28-yard line. Freeman looking to throw again. He's got a man down here. That's Sewell, and he cannot hold on. Good defense down here by number 3. That's Jacob Cobb. And so
boy, that's a nice pass though.
It was.
Very catchable ball.
It was
a good defensive play.
Yep. So brings up 4th down now and long for the Redhounds. And you want to keep their offense off the field.
Yeah, Coach Jewell, that's what he said. He goes, if we can run the ball up and down the field and wear the clock down, we'll keep their offense off the field. But right now, they might wind up with pretty good field position.
Michael Campbell.
We need a turnover. That's what we need.
And they're coming, and they got a piece of it. Takes big Corbin bounce, but they're going to have good field position. They're going to be down here at their own 49-yard line, or the Redhounds' 49-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. Yeah, they were coming after that one, Steve, and they got a piece of it.
I'm seeing momentum shift here a little bit, Randy. Don't you?
I do.
I don't.
I do.
I don't want to say for sure, but the defense has to get up here, and they have to stop him here. They can't let them get in the end zone. If they, they go into the lead 7-3 or whatever, 6-3. Hopefully they miss the extra point. But if they go in the lead here at halftime, that's going to be big for South Laurel.
Oh, it would absolutely be huge.
Notice I throw that in there, hoping they miss the extra point.
To have that momentum going in at halftime. But the thing is, Steve, right now, the game is won in the trenches. And right now, South Laurel's defensive line is meeting the test.
The thing is, too, is they know going into this game right now it's tough against Corbin. And they're going to get stronger and stronger because they're doing the job right now, holding Corbin to only 3 points. Well,
there must have been another penalty. I did not see the flag, but it's going to be 1st down Redhounds.
Roughing the kicker, maybe?
Did you see a signal, Matt?
I didn't see a signal.
I didn't even see the flag. That's the second time that I missed the flag tonight.
We've not seen the flag in a couple other games, too. I don't know if we're not paying attention.
Well,
we needed a turnover, and I guess you could call that a turnover.
A huge break right there for the Redhounds as they take 1st and 10. But again, nothing doing there in the middle. And, last year against South Laurel, up there, we ran the ball with success. And so I'm a little bit taken aback here the way they're standing up to us there on that line. And I guess we have to give them credit.
They're not backing down right now at all.
They're playing good defense.
Something about that call right there, you didn't see South Laurel fans getting upset, so
I don't think they realized
they must have got it right. They must have been confused, too.
Ryan Fritz, and again, it's just short yardage.
Sometimes, maybe if you don't make a call, nobody knows what's happened. That's a good way, He stopped getting hollered at, no boos, and the game goes on.
Right.
The game goes on just like clockwork, because they sure had you and I confused.
That's 3rd down and 9 from the 44-yard line for the Redhounds. The Redhounds needing to move the chains. Freeman looking to throw. Going to get some pressure now. He throws. He's down there. Well, I'm going to tell you.
You know what Caleb did? He stopped a little bit is what he did. He was so wide open. He just stopped a little bit instead of keep on running.
I think you're right. I think if he keeps on motoring, he catches that ball, and that's a touchdown.
Oh, that was pretty. Coaches don't think so. You got to follow through, which I agree. You got to follow through, but boy, that looked good.
It did. Well,
I want to know who missed their assignment there. Was that Ricky Bowen? Because he plays deep back there. Somebody missed their assignment. They were lucky. They're awfully lucky. And they were lucky down here, too.
This could have been a 14-0 game.
Easy. Actually, 17-0. Yeah. That touchdown pass there, 2 touchdowns.
Michael Campbell, good punt. It's to Quillen down there, and he's going to let it go. Takes a big Corbin Redhound bounce down inside the 10, and that's where they're down. So 1:16 left.
Michael Campbell, he's so good at that, kicking that ball and getting the big bounce. He's an excellent, excellent punter.
Yeah, he really does a great job.
And this puts the offense back on their heels a little bit because, they go into the halftime down 3-0. That's good. So they're not really going to be pushing here. It's going to put them on edge being that far back.
A much different game than what we expected. Redhound defense now. It'd be great to cause a turnover down here. Get a takeaway.
I'd like to see another one.
You got them down inside the 10-yard line. Need to put the pressure on them. Let's see what they do. 1st and 10 from their own 9-yard line. Out of the shotgun as always. I see a flag. I see a completion out there.
Boy, that was an awful quick flag. What could that be, Randy?
I don't know what he saw back here.
Illegal receiver downfield. Illegal use of hands.
Looks like it's going to go against the Redhounds.
Only thing illegal use of hands. A hold.
Or is it? Yep, going to go against the Redhounds. See the Redhounds moving this way. So 1 minute exactly left here in the first half. 3-0 Redhounds on a Michael Campbell field goal.
What are they saying what it is? He put his hands on top of his head.
I don't know.
Boy, they moved the ball down on this. They're down by this hash mark here.
To the 24-yard line now, where they'll be 1st and 10.
The clock is running right now, too.
I don't know why the clock's running.
Randy, it was funny that one game we were doing there, and they looked up at us and they accused us of running the clock.
Oh, yeah.
They looked at us here. Maybe they'll start hollering at us again, too.
I'm sure that they, I don't know why they don't realize, but I'm quite sure that the referee realizes the clock's running.
I'm
going to
assume they know that.
I'm quite sure he knows that. Now,
there we go. We got
reset it.
They got it right. You know they're going to get it right.
Oh,
it's just kind of funny. You know, it's funny just listening to the fans because they get into this.
It's usually the mamas. Yeah,
it is. You really can't blame them.
Now 1 minute left. They're out of the shotgun. Ricky Bowen looking. He has great protection. Now he's flushed out. He has nowhere to go. Ryan Fritz putting the pressure on. He does get rid of it, but it's incomplete. Good defense there by the
secondary is doing an excellent job.
They are.
Corbin.
They are covering them up. Because how many times have we seen that? Several.
They flush him out just like Wendell was telling you. They're doing exactly the game plan that he told you before the game.
Yeah. That's exactly what they're doing. And 0 on the scoreboard. So 46 seconds left on the clock now. 2nd down and 10 from the 24 for the Cardinals.
Now Wendell's pretty tough now. He'll tell you like it is.
He's my go-to guy for information.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. He would tell you.
And there's Bolin. He quick. Oh, watch out. Incomplete.
The same thing, same play, touche.
Yeah, that was number 10, Chris Mitchell, for the Cardinals. That one slipped right through his fingers. That was a sure 6, Steve, if he can bring it in.
Well, you know, now the Corbin coaches can breathe a sigh of relief. They don't have to feel too bad. You know, misery loves company, because South Laurel coaches got to be saying, man, make that catch. You're not going to get that many opportunities against Corbin.
Well, you know, when you use that play, it better count, because now they're going to be looking for something like that.
And then there's a penalty against them. You know, that might not have counted anyway.
So they're backed up to the 11-yard line now, and they've got 3rd down and...
3rd down and
21
country mile. You know, you're looking at Corbin getting the ball back. Fairly good field position. They might be able to get 1 or 2 plays off before the half is over.
Well, if they keep passing, because there's not much time coming off the clock. He's in the shotgun. He's got those field spread receivers everywhere. Draw right up the middle. Goes for very little. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
They're going to have to punt here. Corbin's going to wind up with pretty good field position.
So Corbin uses timeout, thing you'd expect him to do. Stops the clock with 30 seconds. It gives them one more chance to put their hands on the ball and an opportunity to score.
It's worked out pretty good for Corbin. You know, they look a little ejected now, that offense there for South Laurel coming off the field.
What a game. I mean, you know, it's not what we expected. I've said that, but it's been a good game, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Good defense, and, You know, they have moved the ball. Both teams have moved the ball, just haven't been able to put it in the end zone.
It's like two big lions on a chain just ready to break loose.
Yeah.
They have not broke the chain yet.
So
you know, you ever go to the zoo, Randy?
Well,
and you go to the zoo and you look at them big bears and the big lions and wonder if they'd escape?
Yeah.
That's what these offenses are doing. Yeah, they are doing right now, and they have not escaped yet.
I was pointing, Steve. I don't know if you saw the scoreboard. The clock had went back to 105. And just as I pointed to you and looked, see if you was looking, I turned back around. It's back at 31.
You know, I think they saw you doing that, and they go, "Oh, we can't. One of our own people spotted it."
I don't know. You know, it makes you wonder, are they up there just messing with it, see if they can get a rise out of this crowd? I'm sure they're not, but I know I wasn't seeing things. That's Ricky Boland back there in punt formation for the Cardinals with 31 seconds left here in the half. That's Sewell and Watkins.
Oh, they come after him.
And he's on the ground trying to get a penalty, and that's, whoa, watch out, watch out. Watch out, watch out.
Oh, Ricky Boland is down right there. He got hit pretty hard.
Well, I tell you, the Redhounds tried the trickery again, and it didn't work that time, Steve. They were smelling that one out, and a good lick laid out there, and that ball came loose.
You know what I was going to tell you before that? You know, it's awful hard to have your quarterback back there exposing his leg. I would have a hard time. I'd try to find another punter. I mean, I would. You'd think South Laurel would have someone else who kicked the ball because things like that could happen.
Well, the referee was standing right over top of him, so I don't think it was any rough. And
you know, he looks pretty.
He looked spry coming down there.
Right there. He recovered pretty quick,
once
didn't he?
He got on his feet.
No insinuation there intended.
So now he's going to get some pressure, and Michael Campbell's on him. Yeah, nice play right there. Campbell brings him down for a big loss.
Boy, he's quick, isn't he, for a big guy? He is just extremely quick.
Oh, he is. What an athlete. You know, he really is. He's an excellent athlete.
Extremely strong.
And a football player.
I do believe he benches over 300, well over 300.
I see the South Laurel crowd is watching the clock. I see them fussing about the clock again. And I noticed the coach, I believe it was Coach Chappell, the head coach, running down. He was pointing at the clock and trying to get the ref, but to no avail. The clock did run down to 2 seconds, so this should end the half. And Redhound's in like a prevent defense here. Just want to keep the ball in front of you. He drops back, looking, and his protection breaks down. He's going to go down. Man's
boy, that's giving it. He's having a hard night tonight.
I'm going to tell you.
Corbin's defense is just doing an excellent job harassing him.
Hats off to the Corbin Redhound defense. Redhound defense playing superbly, I think, in this game.
They're playing superbly, but I'm going to tell you what. We've talked about these other teams. South Laurel, they've come to play. It ain't over by a long shot. They've come to play. And folks, you're watching this, you stay tuned because we got a barn burner.
This is going to be a great second half of action, I believe. Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thunk?
3-0. Redhounds on top of the Cardinals at halftime from Campbell Field. We're going to take our break, and we'll be back with second half action.
And we're getting ready for second half action. Corbin leading 3-0 on the strength of a roughly 25-yard field goal by Michael Campbell in the second quarter. A game in the first half, some penalties played a role. Very interesting. We had a very rousing halftime performance by the Corbin Marching Redhound Band. They got a big round of applause from the crowd. We're just about ready for the kick. I believe Corbin should receive the kick here to start the second half as Corbin kicked off to start the game. South Laurel now taking the field, ready to tee it up to kick to Corbin. Kicker for South Laurel, number 7, Justin Lewis. And we want to remind everybody that this broadcast is the sole property of Redhound Productions. No rebroadcast, no retransmission, no copying allowed without express written permission from Redhound Productions. You can call 528-4067 to inquire about purchasing DVD copies of this game and other games. Welcome Steve Olson in.
Mike Goforth. Third quarter. Mike Goforth, would you expected this to be a 3-0 ball game at the half?
I would not have. Very surprising. And that little attempt at a squib over here to the left side skips off Matthew Taylor's hands out of bounds. It'll be Corbin ball, 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Corbin has good field position to start out, Steve.
Yes, and that's what you want to see. You know, coaches worked hard on both teams, worked hard on their defenses. And I guess that's paid off.
Yeah, Corbin made some adjustments quickly after the first series there. South Laurel moved the ball some, and then we stiffened up, made some adjustments, and stopped them. Number 4, Corey Sewell, wide left. Watkins, Fritz, Campbell in the backfield, and it's Watkins with the ball. He goes forward for about 7 yards, Steve. Good run.
Good balance right there. Kept his footing, almost a first down. You'd be hit like that and still go forward. 6 of those yards was just off balance.
No, second down and about 1.5 yards to go. Give him almost 8 on that carry.
One of the things about Corbin's defense who's done a good job shutting down Ricky Bowling. They're without Brady Foley, who's done an excellent job with them.
Watkins gets the second down carry. I don't think any gain on that. The second.
Of course, Brady's going to be out for the year, and we wish him a speedy recovery. He's a good addition to this Corbin Redhound football team.
Third down play now. And about 2 to go. We might have lost half a foot or so on that play.
Looks like
3rd and 2. Fritz with the ball. Very close to the first down. This is going to depend on the mark. They got a hold of him pretty quickly there.
Mike, he's hard to bring down. Even when they tackle him, he's hard to bring down. He flows for another 3 yards usually when they get a hold of him.
We're going to have a measurement. This is very close. I think he got a very fair spot there.
He did. I think he's going to be short by about, I'm going to guess, by about 4 inches.
Is that right? You got pretty good eyes, man. 4 inches. That looks like it's about 4 inches short.
Well, that's that outdoorsman's eye right there,
What'd you do, bring a scope with you? Where is it?
New contacts.
You got a scope there with you or something.
I got new contacts on. I guess they're a trial pair. I think I'm going to buy some.
Well, gee, that brings up 4th and 4 inches. We're going for it. Watkins, Fritz, and Campbell in the backfield. Corey Sewell split wide left. Lance Freeman coming up under center. Well, you going to do a long snap count and try to draw them off sides?
I would. I definitely would.
We did a short one. Fritz with the ball. He's got the...
Oh, he's gone.
He pops through there. He's going to go. Awesome. 52-yard.
Beautiful right there. Breakdown in the defense.
Well, once he popped through there, they were all bunched up on the line trying to stop the short yardage play. And he just went right through and nothing there. No linebacker, no cornerback, and off he went.
Boy, when he sees a seam, he skips 3 gears and goes right to 4th gear.
52-yard run by Ryan Fritz. That puts Corbin up 9-0 at 10:44 on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Mike Campbell to attempt the kick for 1-point conversion attempt.
Boy, that was pretty there, Mike. Go for it.
It looks good from here. Oh, excellent.
Lots of leg left.
Mike Campbell, he had boomed that one kickoff earlier, too, into the end zone. He's having a good kicking night.
I think he could kick a 40-yard plus field goal. I think he could be pretty accurate out to 40 yards.
Hey, Steve, I saw a couple of church signs I really liked when they run them by you. One said, the Jonah and the whale story is further proof that you cannot keep a good man down. What do you think?
I like that.
Another one I saw said Jesus also had a fish story.
That first one, I think that'd make a good football t-shirt.
Yeah, now you're a hunting man. You sort of go along with that fishing story. People have, fish stories about how big they are.
Yes.
And then I was driving along listening to radio at a hazard today. I was in Breathitt County, and during the obituaries, they said a man by the name of Paul Baney Rooster Couch passed away. So you're from Wisconsin, Steve. I want to ask you, what is a Baney Rooster?
A Baney Rooster. A Baney Rooster is the rooster that's out on the lot that does all the squawking and all the hollering right there, and he's the one that's running around there doing a lot of squawking, and usually the farmer, he wants to shut that rooster up.
So, sort of like the fans over here on the South Laurel side, you mean? No, not exactly.
I'll plead the 5th on that one.
I hear you. Mike Campbell's got it teed up at the 40-yard line. Let's see if he can boom this one to the goal line or deeper. It's going to be about the 5 is my guess. Lands at the 5. It's dropped. Picked up by another back and covered, and down he goes. Hey, we got him at about the 8-yard line.
Boy, they keep digging themselves a deeper and deeper hole.
Well, that's set up in part by the nice deep kick by Mike Campbell, and then they muffed it. And
there's a lot of hang time on his kickoffs too, and his punts also, but his kickoffs a lot of hang time. That sets up the recovery team quite well in getting ready for a tackle.
Mike Campbell's having a great senior year so far, running the ball and also at middle linebacker position and also place kicking and punting.
He's excellent. He's a valuable weapon.
Big time. 1st and 10 South Laurel from the 8-yard line. Corbin up by 10 points, 10-0. To give up the middle is a good run. Number 5, Tyler Vaughn. He's a sophomore, 6 foot, 175 pounds. Per the South Laurel roster. I missed who had the tackle there.
Yeah, I did too, Mike.
Bowling to the left. He's got a man there. Number 3, Cobb. Got a good gain up to midfield. Going to mark it right at midfield. 1st and 10, South Laurel. Here come the Cards. The Cards took flight on that one.
They did. That was a good pass. It would be hard to contain both of these offenses the whole game.
Good point.
I'd like to see a barn burner, Mike, go forth with us coming up out on top, just from a fan standpoint.
I hear you. Give to number 4, and he's about 8 yards on that carry.
Well, I said that before, Mike, go forth. I like that kid right there. He's about 165 pounds. He runs hard.
Steve Quillen, a senior for South Laurel. 2nd down and 2. Number 9, C.J. Crawford in on that tackle. That's close to a lateral, but not signaled as such, and we'll bring it down for a 3-yard loss. I see 42 Watkins over there in part of that tackle. Did you see any others?
Boy, there was somebody else there, but boy, he stuck him hard.
3rd down, 5, a couple of yards, 2 or 3 yards lost on that play.
We got a pretty vocal fan right in front of us, Mike Goforth.
Oh, there's the Benny Rooster.
I think he wanted Quillen to run that kid over, but I don't know if he's going to be able to run Watkins over.
Probably not. Complete, screen pass. 1st down. Boom. Number 6 holds on to bring him down with a little assist from 84 Rossi. Number 6 is Devin Souders, a junior.
Well, that's a good run right there. He did a good job of covering the ball up there.
So 1st down play for South Laurel to Corbin's 28.
The second half might be the shootout, Mike, that everybody's been looking for.
Yeah. Quillen covered pretty quickly. 3 or 4 of our linemen get him. 84 Rossi in on the tackle. 81 Aaron Manns. I believe it was 34 Campbell in on the tackle rather, and 81 Manns. 2nd down and about 11. Going for another loss. Here we go. Actually, Steve, I hear our broadcasts are, a lot of them go into South Laurel on the cable system, so another screen.
Nice tackle right there. That was a stick right there.
Number 4 for Corbin. Corey Sewell puts the finishing touches on.
Well, it looked like they gained a lot of yards on that, but it looked good from up here, but he gained only about 3.
So 3rd and about 8.
4. They were about a yard. They had 11 yards to go, so about 4-yard gain.
So 3rd and about 8. They're at the 25. Two backs there with Bowen in the backfield. Everybody out looking for a pass. He has a man there. Number 3, out of bounds, out of bounds.
Boy, that was a pretty pass right there, Mike Goforth. Good defensive coverage right there.
Number 3, Jacob Cobb was the intended receiver, and boy, that was close. The South Laurel fans are not happy, but it looked like he was out of bounds as he was catching the ball. Yeah, the South Laurel contingent there. Got a little bit of a Bronx cheer going. Well, worse than a Bronx cheer. Bronx cheer.
And that might go for it. I know some of them fans out there right now. I do.
Going in the shot.
They're into it, though. It's a good thing.
Going in the direction of number 3. Shot it at the 10. Down at the 5.
Nice run right there.
Jacob Cobb. A little shaken up.
He was wanting that end zone. Ricky Bowling showing right there why he's one of the best in the state.
That he is. First and goal, South Laurel. And there's an official's timeout. And during the official's timeout, we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. And we're back after the official's timeout. That was a quick one. Bowling got the play. Got into the line. Got the receiver to the right. 1-2 to the left. Couple of backs in there with him in the backfield. Number 4 has it. He's got a full head of steam, and he's in there. That's pretty quick right there. Quillen, touchdown.
He's got pretty good speed.
It is now 10-6 at 7:11 on the clock in the third quarter. 4-point game, and the conversion. Extra point attempt upcoming.
This is the ball game everybody wanted to see right here. We had a defensive battle. Coaches talked about in the first half. Right now we're going to have the shootout in the second half.
What do you call this? The swinging door?
It is. It's the swinging door.
What they're doing right here. And they got the,
it is.
They've got the place kicker there. Tee it up. Move around a little bit. Keep everybody confused.
I guess it confuses them a little bit and not let the defense get set.
Kick looks good. It is 10-7. Corbin leading by 3, and we'll be right back for the kick from the Cards to the Hounds. Well, Mr. Olson, we're back for the kick. Do you look for an onside?
No, I don't. I don't, but maybe that's why coaches want to do it, because you're not looking for it.
Well, they tried like a little squib kick over here, about 10 yards, 20 yards down last time.
Percentage-wise, it's not going to work, and then you give Corbin really good field position when you've kind of gotten a little momentum back in this ball game.
Again, the kick in that same range. Ryan Fritz handles it cleanly and brings it forward. Good run. He's to the 40, the 35, the 30. Walks the tightrope down to about the 25-yard line. It looks like the official says stepped out about the 27, or forced out about the 27.
There's why you don't do that, Mike Goforth. You kick it deep, try to pin him back or get him back in by the 20, 30-yard line or whatever if you don't have a strong leg. Right there, you take a gamble, and 9 times out of 10 it don't work, and look what you just done. Give Corbin good field position.
Well, we had the right package in there as far as the receiving team is concerned. We had the men in the right position.
And coaches were looking for that. Corbin coaches were looking for that. They did a good job. They outfoxed South Laurel right there.
42 Watkins with the ball. Gets away from a couple of tacklers. Good run. Good run. He's close to first down. He's down to maybe the 10-yard line.
Boy, he's hard-nosed. Right when they contain Fritz, you give it to Caleb Watkins. Another weapon.
First down at about the 11-yard line.
Well, they're back on their heels right now, Mike Goforth.
That's about a 16-yard run by Caleb Watkins.
Not that I'm trying to be an armchair quarterback too much, but Big Mike Camp will ram it right down the middle right here. Make a statement with the big boy right down the middle.
Caleb's dad is Reverend Ronnie Watkins. Mother Jenny. The give is to Fritz. He's in there. He's close. He's close.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Well, you had Big Mike Campbell blocking for him right there, which is just as good.
11-yard touchdown run, Ryan Fritz. Well, Corbin quickly answers the South Laurel touchdown. We're now up 16-7. Corbin leading by 9.
Well, we got a good ball game here, Mike Goforth.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you.
An attempt upcoming. They brought the tee out. Looks like we're going to tee it up and kick. Mike Campbell to do the place kicking. There's the snap. Good looking kick. It's good. Corbin up by 10 at 17-7. And we will back for the Redhound kick in just a moment. Steve, we had a lot of scoring there in the third quarter. You know, it was 3-0, Corbin leading as we started the third quarter, and now 17-7.
Well, you know, the fans get to see both types of games. You get to see slugging it out in the first half, slugging it out with defenses, beating on each other. And now you see the offense is going to work right here. I kind of like it.
3 touchdowns scored there in the third quarter, 2 by Corbin, thank goodness. Big, long, deep kick. Lands at the 1-foot line and bounces in for a touchback. South Laurel will have it 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line.
Mike Goforth, look at the stark difference between both of the kickoffs right there. You know, what South Laurel tried to do right there. You know, the percentage wasn't with them. The odds were they weren't going to do it, and they get downfield right there. Corbin scores. And now look what Corbin does, kicks it, puts South Laurel back on their heels.
Yeah, man.
Big difference in the game right there, the kicking.
Yeah, man.
And some of the South Laurel fans are venting their displeasure with that last call.
Bowling in shotgun formation. Just a snap, hands off. Number 4, Quillen. Flags on the play. He comes forward to about the 21 or 22, but flags on the play. The side judge points at South Laurel and says holding, I believe. Well, I'd move him back. Instead of 2nd and 8, make it 1st and 20. Would that be?
Yeah. I'd take the penalty.
You almost always take a holding there.
Get him farther and farther towards Corbin's goal line. That's what you want to do. Field position is big in this game, Mike.
Looks like we're going to put it down at about the 11 or 12-yard line. First and about 18 from there. So 10 yards from the spot of the foul, apparently, on the penalty. Well, Bowley's got protection, but nobody to throw it to yet. He's coming forward. He's getting up. He got most of what he needed there for the first. He'll be just about 3 or 4 yards short.
He did a good job right there, waving him off, and he froze the defense a little bit and then got downfield and gained a lot of yardage. That's pretty smart right there, heads up.
Yeah, 2nd and about 3 it looks like it'll be.
He's a good kid. I like that kid at quarterback, and I like that Quillen at running back. They're 2 pretty good weapons.
That's true. Ball, line of scrimmage, 25-yard line, and they need to come close to the 30, it looks like. So 2nd and 5. Hand off. We almost got him in the backfield. 2 or 3 Redhounds get a piece of that tackle. 28 French had a part of it. Did you see anybody else who got in on the tackle?
No, I didn't. I was looking at the. I wanted to see where the spot was. I really looked at it and looked at the down marker. They made the first down.
Yep, 1st and 10. New line of scrimmage, the 31-yard line. Just across the 31. Quick handoff at 81. Aaron Mans has a hold of him. Side judge over here is telling a couple of the players
a little bit of pushing going on there.
He told them you're going to be out of the game if that happens again or something. He told them something to back them off. It almost got to a fight, but it wasn't a fight. 2nd down and about 8. Another screen sets up. It goes down, partly in response to colliding with one of his blockers.
Yeah, that's what he did. He kind of overran his blocking right there.
41-yard line. So
Still was a good play.
3rd and about 1. Big 3rd down play here.
Well, the fans have come alive here. Mike Goforth. They were kind of quiet in the first half, but now we know they're there.
Hand off up the middle, and I think we've got him for no gain. Well, if he got anything, I'm surprised, but that mark gives him a little bit of a gain, and they say 1st down on the play.
Boy, maybe the fans influenced him right there because they gave him a good spot on that one and gave him a first down.
Yeah.
All that shouting might have paid off, Mike.
1st and 10, South Laurel at their own 42-yard line, but they're moving now. 3:54 on the clock, third quarter. Corbin up by 10. Bowling looking to throw. The rush is coming. And Bowling is run out of bounds there by number 9 for Corbin.
Well, he's pretty quick.
Crawford.
He can freeze the defense and scoot right up there.
33, Saxon Shelton Okuma almost got a piece of him, but he got away from him.
Saxon's showing some pretty good quickness out there, Mike.
Yeah, he's quick little and strong young man. Number 9, C.J. Crawford, though, runs quarterback out of bounds. So second and about, 4.5 yards to go, maybe 4 to go for a first down for South Laurel. Bowling again looks to throw. French puts the rush on, brings him down.
Good job right there.
Awesome job by number 28 for Corbin, French.
You know, you put that much pressure on the quarterback, and all of a sudden he gets this false sense of security sometimes, and you can sack him.
Kevin's a senior, 6'3", 194 pounds. Big loss on the play there. All the way back down to the 32-yard line.
That's a big play right there. Ricky should have cut his losses right there and gone upfield and then tried to throw it. He waited way too long.
Let's see what they pull out here on third down. Got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Boy, lets it go long. He has a receiver down there. Good defense, but the pass is caught.
Oh, that was a catch right there. I don't know how he caught that.
Number 10, Chris Mitchell, a senior, 5'10", 180. Catches that ball for South Laurel, but wow, the Corbin defense was there. Corey Sewell was there and 1 or 2 others.
They went right there and tried to get the ball. I don't know. That was just luck how that got through there because it was good. The defenders did a good job on that ball, Mike. It just happened to slip through there.
Yeah.
Well, that's an excellent concentration on that catch.
Big play for South Laurel. 1st and 10 at the Corbin 28. We bottle that one up. Well defensed.
Maybe, 2 yards on that?
If that. Yeah.
They're giving him 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, a couple of yards, you're right. Big number 72. Casey Creech comes on the field for Corbin. On the line. There's your second down play to give up the middle. And he's got close to first down yardage to the 15-yard line. That will be a first down and 10, South Laurel.
Well, I hope we can stop him right here, Mike.
2 minutes.
If we don't, it's going to be a wild fourth quarter.
Yeah, 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Corbin up by 10, but South Laurel threatening to chip into the lead. Plenty of time, plenty of time, plenty of time. Finally, the rush gets a little closer, and he gets away. He throws it into the corner, out of bounds.
Boy, I think he could have taken off with run with that ball and gained about 5-6 yards on that, Mike. It was wide open there. He could have got to the 8-yard line.
Yeah.
Not that I want to help him, but
I almost think after running around as much as he did, he was looking to get rid of the ball.
I think you're right. I agree with you.
Bowling gets the snap, hands it off quickly to number 4, Quillen. We're all over that. Aaron Mans has a part of the tackle. Jimmy Rossi has part of the tackle. And Devin Souders has part of the tackle for Corbin. So there's 1 minute and 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Corbin up by 10. And a lot of action here in this third quarter.
This has been a good third quarter. This has been excellent third quarter.
If I've counted right, there's 3 touchdowns scored so far here in the third quarter.
And I think you're right. Well, Aaron Mans has shown some good football skills there.
Yes, he is. We've enjoyed seeing him also play basketball. I think he's out of bounds. Oh, the official says it's a catch at the 1-foot line. I don't know about that.
They're wondering how he could hit that pylon.
I thought he was out of bounds. I thought it should have been called incomplete.
And here's the thing is, Mike Goforth, I think our defender hit the pylon. That's what I'm saying. I think the defender did.
Yeah,
they're going to give him that. He didn't hit that.
I think he was out of bounds.
The defender hit it.
Well, South Laurel, though, gets the game to the 1-foot line. First and goal for the Cards. 1:02 left, third quarter. Quillen, he's close. I don't know.
Yeah, stretch the ball right there. That was a good job right there. Well, we got a ball game.
That makes it 17-13. South Laurel down by 4 with 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's see if they go for 1 or 2. They're teeing it up.
Mike, everybody asked for the shootout, and we got it right now.
And again, remind me, is this the swinging gate or swinging door?
I think that's what it's called, the swinging gate, swinging door.
Yeah, that they use here. So they could quickly throw a pass over there and charge forward with that.
You could. I've seen it done.
Try to bull into the end zone there. Or run in, yeah. Now they go back to the more standard formation.
Mostly it's much to do about nothing.
Well, the kick is good. Corbin leads now by 3, 17-14. And we will be back for the South Laurel kick. Let's find out.
Mike, what are they going to do here now? They're going to do the same thing they did last time, or they're going to kick it downfield?
That would be kind of boring if they did the same thing. Let's see.
It'd be good for Corbin.
We're setting up for it, though.
We are.
Well, I don't know what surprise they'll get if they do it. He just kicked it out of bounds. No, not quite. We've got it. That's number 4, Sewell, the ball. Penalty flag? Yeah, offsides is called against South Laurel on a kickoff. A couple of their men were moving a little bit ahead, it looked like, of the place kicker.
Boy, it's huge. You know, Corbin's special teams, the way they kick the ball off, the way they punt the ball, extra points and all, they're just so much better polished than South Laurel right here.
I look for them to do a little something different on this one instead of the same thing again, but he's going to tee it up over there on that far hash. I'll call that the right hash. And we've got our receiving core kind of slanted over
to our side of the field right here.
Looking for it this way. Same thing. Number 4, Sewell fields it. Catches it, rather. Comes to the 41-yard line.
Good field position again.
Well, yeah, again, it does not work for South Laurel, but they just stubbornly continue to do that.
You know, the thing is, you give Corbin the ball on the 40-yard line, only 60 yards, you're almost cutting that field in half, and they're starting usually inside the 20.
Yeah.
You know, a couple losses right here. You know, they've kicked it in the end zone, the 20, and then a couple losses. They've gone 80-plus yards. And Corbin right now, they're less than 60 right now.
Keller Watkins with the handoff. He's met in the backfield. It'll be about a 1 or 2 yard loss. This game is still in the balance. 3-point lead, Corbin.
Yeah, momentum shift right there. They're answering. Both teams are answering, but, you know, South Laurel, they're hanging into this fourth quarter. Probably where they wanted to be, playing at Corbin, down 3. That's probably a good position for them heading into the fourth.
Here come the house to the line. Number 4, Corey Sewell, wide left. 8, Fritz. 34, Campbell. 42, Watkins in the backfield. Lance Freeman up under center. He gives to Fritz. Oh, they meet him in the backfield. No gain on the play, maybe a slight loss. Third down and about 12 to go.
We need a big play right here, Mike Goforth.
It's a long 12. It's closer to 13 to go on third down.
It is. Scoreboard says 12, but you're right.
Hey, timeout is called. Corbin's going to talk this over, and we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
Back to action here at Campbell Field. I don't know if we have read our disclaimer or not tonight, but I do want to remind everybody that this production is the sole property of Redhound Productions, and any rebroadcast or duplication of this material without express written consent of Redhound Productions is strictly forbidden. So the Redhounds go to work now. 12 minutes left on the clock. Steve Olson, we're in the fourth quarter. 17-14. Redhounds up by 3. It's a barn burner.
Boy, I'll tell you what. This is the shootout, the second half. It could be a nail biter. Sit back, fans. This is going to be a good one.
All right, Lance Freeman out of the shotgun. He's getting pressure, and he's going to go down.
You know, South Laurel's defense right now, they have Corbin off their rhythm right now, Randy. What do you think?
Yeah, they do. I see Nick Mills got up a little gingerly there. Yeah, well, tell you what I see over here. They're right in front of us, but a lot of emotion on this South Laurel sideline. And a lot of emotion on the South Laurel side of the field out there. This is a neighborhood brawl, buddy.
It is a neighborhood brawl. And, you know, Corbin's in new territory right now where they haven't been stopped much all year.
Corbin calls a timeout.
You know, Corbin's done so good this year, they've had a team not even want to play them.
Yeah. So, the Redhounds bring a 3-0 record in. Of course, the Cardinals are 2-1 coming off their first defeat of the season, and they had a shootout with Southwestern last week. It's a slugfest, and, you know, we figured it would. I figured it'd be much more points on the board, but nonetheless, it is a shootout. And, you know, Steve, I can remember way back when this was not a game. The rivalry was there as far as the aspect that, you know, South Laurel and Laurel County hated Corbin because Corbin continually beat up on Corbin like the neighborhood bully back in those days. You know, they beat them very soundly each and every year. And since the last several years, when South Laurel got their first victory, now it's really a heated rivalry and so competitive.
Yeah, I agree with you, and there's a lot of hype about this ball game, a lot of talk. You know, I work up in London, too, now and then. I get up there, and I hear a lot about, you know, South Laurel's team. You know, a little bit of North Laurel, but South Laurel's got the big football team here, and you hear a lot of talk about this playing Corbin, and they get fired up for this game. And Corbin does, too.
Absolutely.
I mean, we look forward to this game, too.
It is a big rivalry game. That's putting it mildly, I suppose. Michael Campbell.
We need a turnover.
Punt formation. He punts it away, and they'll just let it hit, and it's going to take a bit of a Corbin bounce down inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 28-yard line. So that's where the Cardinals go to work. Now the pressure on the Redhound defense.
You know, still, you know, they've answered the call pretty good. You know, holding South Laurel to 14 points, that's not bad. Now they just got to step it up a little bit. They got to turn it up a notch right here. This is a big possession. You stop them right here, you stop momentum with the lead. Time coming off the clock.
That offensive attack of South Laurel's that sort of reminds me of what I'd like to see out of my Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm going to be rooting for Michigan, too, this weekend.
They run that type of an offense. So he's got 3 receivers to the left, 1 back flanking him. He's got a receiver to the near side here. Ricky Bowen out of the shotgun, hands off to his back. He's so quick around that corner and just run out of bounds there. That's Quillen, number 4. And he picks up about 4.
He reminds me a lot of that back that Knox Central had.
Yeah.
Kind of not real tall, but compact and real quick.
Well, he looks a lot like that little running back we seen from the 8th grade game last night from Bell County. Also, he's got the...
Boy, he was something else, wasn't he?
11:02 left in this game. 2nd and 6. Ball on their own 32-yard line. South Laurel. 17-14 ball game. Out of the shotgun, he's looking. He hands off Quillen off the left side. He's out near the 35. This type of offense that they run, they sort of keep you off balance all the time, don't they?
They do. Corbin's in a good position right here. 3rd down and about 4 yards. They're saying 6, but it looks closer to 4. Yeah, they do keep you off balance. You know, there's a no-huddle offense. You don't have a time to the defense doesn't have much time to rest.
The Redhounds have done a great job, as you said, keeping them down to 14 points thus far. Bowen takes the snap. He's going to get some pressure, and Campbell just can't get there. He's still got some heat. That's Shelton Okuma after him, and they chase him out of bounds. So good defense.
They're going to have to punt right here.
as they continue to put the heat on him. And be interesting to see what they do here. Yeah, you'd think this is a punting situation.
You know, high school coaches, you know, they do or die a lot of times with these games right here.
Ball's just shy of the 35-yard line where it's 4th down.
Well, they're thinking about it, Randy.
Well, you know, if I'm South Lawrence head coach, I have a lot of confidence in my team moving the ball 3 or 4 yards.
You know, I wouldn't do it right here because the whole ball game with 4 yards to go there, 4th back here, the whole ball game would rest on that call.
A miscue here could cost you the ball game.
Whatever you call right there, if you don't make it.
It looks like he's in punt formation as he's deeper. Now he's got some guys that shift out to the left and right. So we'll see what they do. He is going to kick. There's a flag. Nice punt, fielded by Watkins, and he hands it off again. That's number 4, Corey Sewell, out across the 40 after about the 43.
What do we got right here?
Well, that has to be against South Laurel, doesn't it?
It has to be. We didn't do anything.
Delay a game? Can't see the signal. He's counting.
Oh, he's saying there are too many men on the field?
Too many men on the field, yep. They'll decline the penalty. So the Redhounds will take over on their own 43-yard line. 1st and 10. 10:07 left in the game. 17-14 Redhound lead.
Well, Corbin's defense did what the coaches wanted them to do. They keep the South Laurel high-octane offense off the field. Corbin gets the ball and take time off the clock right now with their running attack.
Another good defensive stand by the Redhounds. And I'm impressed, you know, with the Redhounds, their stamina and their speed, because this South Laurel team has a lot of speed, and they have really put the pressure on the quarterback.
They have. You know, I thought Corbin got lulled to sleep there a little bit earlier in the game here, and now all of a sudden they've stepped it up and they've waken up and they've shown a lot more.
Caleb Watkins.
They're showing a lot more.
He's down.
He was down right there. Yes, he definitely was down.
You know, Steve,
they're like I said, Corbin's showing a lot more adrenaline right now. They know they're in a ball game right now, and they're showing that they want to win this game.
That'll bring up 2nd down in about 11. I was going to say that, you know, with us sitting up here, even though we're Redhound fans, I think we're a little bit more impartial because we realize that we're being taped here and we want to be honest. But it's funny to watch these fans in front of us. You know, that was clearly down.
I was going to say the same thing.
They just, you know, they were sure that was a fumble.
You got to hand it to them, though. They're loyal to their team.
They are. Freeman under center, fakes it to Campbell. He's rolling, he's looking. He's got a man down there. Corey,
nice
catch. That'll move that chains for the Redhounds. Nice throw, nice catch.
You know, the coaches want to run time off the clock with the running attack, but, you know, Lance Freeman can throw the ball and you catch him off guard. Like I said, in the first quarter, they did that over here.
Well, you know,
and they caught him off guard again.
I don't know if you'll agree with me, but I'm thinking that I'm seeing tonight definite growth in Lance Freeman as quarterback.
Oh, I agree with you 100%.
He's doing a good job back there. Redhounds, 3 backs behind him. Freeman takes it, pitches. This is Caleb Watkins, left side. He's running hard. Gets that big
old boy now, stiff arm right there.
That's going to be a first down for Redhounds.
Yeah, I think the fans, they don't like that stiff arm either.
They're wanting a face mask, but clearly that was not a face mask. He was stiff arming it out there. Move the chains. It's a Redhound first down. With 8:54 on the clock now, the Redhounds mounting a scoring drive, leading 17-14.
They're starting to take over the game, Randy. They definitely are. Like I said, they're showing a lot more enthusiasm. They've woken up. They've woken up. South Laurel's woken up the sleeping giant.
Well, ball security now is what I'm thinking. Ball security. Take care of that football. Freeman turns, hand off Ryan Fritz, picks his way through there. He won't get much. I expected him to go to the outside and he bounced back inside. And
well, you know, Ryan Fritz, he's one of the quicker backs we've seen in the area, and South Laurel is showing quickness too of closing that gap.
I'm not going to question his moves because he clearly can pick the holes, and
he's got it, and I think it's there, but it's closing real quick.
Yeah,
their defense is just doing an outstanding job.
2nd down and 8, ball on the 26 of the Cardinals. Redhounds. Freeman pitches. This is Watkins again, left side, and again, short yardage. And it's going to be bringing up 3rd and long here for the Redhounds.
That's Quillen in on the initial tackle. Now, I'm telling you, he's tough. That number 4 is a ball player right there for South Laurel. I mean, he went in there. Caleb Watkins outweighs him by quite a bit, and he just went in there and showed no fear.
7:50, clock running. Redhounds come to the line. It'll be Fritz and Campbell and Watkins in the backfield, and there's a movement by the South Laurel defense. They should be encroachment against the defense. And that'll give them 5 yards.
That's a killer right there, Randy.
That's going to put them down there with a 1st down, I think, won't it, Steve? Now, what are they doing here? I don't clearly understand what they're doing. What is the holdup? He threw the flag.
I think they're telling the referees to get ready for the fan reaction.
There we go. Think he's going to measure it. It should be a 1st down, I would think. You got a little better angle at it.
It looks like, from right here, it looks like it. He's got enough for the 1st down.
Well, this has been a good ball game.
Boy, it certainly has. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed that 1st half, and this half here showed a little more offense.
Well, next week we'll have Knott Central coming into Corbin to play the Redhounds. Be district action. 1st down, Redhounds. Move the chains with 7:25 on the clock. The Redhounds marching towards the goal line.
Well, I'll tell you what, South Laurel is giving Corbin everything they can handle.
They
right
absolutely
here.
have. This is huge. We really need to get the end zone, don't we, Steve?
You know, Corbin needs to have games like this. You can't have blowouts all the time. I mean, you'd like them, of course, but you got to have games like this where you got to test them.
There's a handoff to Watkins, and this time he's going to catch the corner, and he's going to go
nice
into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhounds.
That big old boy gets going right there, Randy. He's hard to stop.
Redhounds.
He's absolutely hard to stop right there, Randy.
And we had somebody down in the press box down here throwing a chair, I think. You know, this is our house, isn't it?
It is.
I think we need our
take care of the
visitors to take care of our place. You know? I don't care to say that. Yeah, we don't need that. So the Redhounds, Caleb Watkins,
that's a beautiful cut right there.
Takes it into the end zone. And touchdown Redhounds. 23-14 now. 7:17 on the clock. It's good. Michael Campbell drills it. So, Steve, that was huge right there.
Big play, big cut right there. You know, like I said, Caleb Watkins, he's a big boy getting downfield, and he has the cuts of a smaller man. He's just tough to bring down. He faked out Ricky Bowling right there.
Well, I'm not going to say that ain't the nail in the coffin. Now, we've got a lot of football to play here with 7:17 left on the clock in the 4th quarter. Well, Steve, I don't care to say it. You know, this is 2 nights in a row now. We've had to endure some poor sportsmanship.
Well, you know, there's a lot of emotion in these games and more high expectations from a lot of these teams around this area. And they come into this game and, you know, the bubble is burst, and sometimes the reactions are not what they'd like to say. They'd probably be, when they get home, saying, I wish I wouldn't have done that, but, you know, it's kind of a knee-jerk reaction because they realize, you know, what they thought they'd come and accomplish here isn't happening.
Well, the
reality sets in.
I'm looking at the Cardinals here, and I believe they've got Pulaski County coming up next week. But, you know, this is the type of game right here with them being 2-1. Should they lose this and drop to 2-2, this could be the start of the downfall for them.
It could.
You know, your season could quickly spiral out of control.
You know, Caleb Watkins, he's listed at 198 pounds, right around 200, 6'1", 200 pounds, and he's only a junior. And he's going to punish the secondaries next year, too.
So Michael Campbell tees it up on the 40-yard line. $7:17 on the clock, 24-14. Redhounds up by 10. Campbell moves on the ball, and he kicks it away. No short
kick.
Don't have to worry about him kicking it downfield as he puts it in the end zone again. I believe that's the 3rd time. And that'll bring the ball out to the 20-yard line for the Cardinals.
I can't emphasize that enough all during this year so far, how big a weapon Mike is, the way his kicking game. It's just a huge weapon.
It is. Well, I hear him hitting the benches out there on the bleachers, and sort of got me a little skittish after this big fella over here threw that shirt.
As long as he ain't throwing it in our direction.
Keep an eye on him over there, Steve. I've got my back turned to him. I believe that's probably South Laurel's film crew, for the coaching staff, probably with the team.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
All right, Bolin out of his shotgun. And he's looking. He gets good protection, but it breaks down. Oh, just dodges out of the way. And that'll be a flag. That's number 33, and that was Saxon.
He's walking away a little sheepish. He knows he did.
And also Michael Campbell was over there. Well, your momentum, that wasn't malicious.
No.
Not at all. That was just his momentum was carrying him. And Steve, honestly, you probably have a hard time trying to decide where to put the brakes on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like you said, it wasn't malicious. He wasn't going after any body part to try to hurt anybody.
No.
It's just adrenaline, adrenaline not being turned off.
So that one will hurt, though. Gives the Cardinals 15 yards.
And I guarantee you, something like that happens, 15 yards, the coaches, a coach has to just give you a certain stare, and you won't be doing that much anymore.
So that's where the Cardinals will go to work now with 7:04 on the clock, trailing by 10, 24-14, Redhounds. Bolin with Quillen at in the backfield with him there.
If they can score real quick right here, we're back to a nail-biter.
Yeah, back to 3. That's it. One touchdown brings it back to a 3-point game. So defense needs to make a stand. They're coming again. He's throwing. He's got a man down here. And it's caught.
Well, you know what? I like watching a good quarterback. He throws a pretty ball.
That was number 8 for the Cardinals, J.D. Wright, catching the ball, and they move the chains. So the first down Cardinals. Well, as we said, lots of time left here, a lot of football left to play.
He's got well over 1,000 yards already thrown.
Yeah, he's already thrown for 1,132 yards and 13 touchdowns coming into this game. That's through 3 games. 6:50, clock running. Handoff, no. Fakes it. He hits his man out of here at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Well, I'll tell you what, Randy. Right back, I don't see no flags. Right back to being a nail-biter right here.
Well, they're not going to quit.
They ain't going to quit. There's no quitting this ball team right here.
You don't expect them to quit. You're not fooled thinking they're going to quit. They're a good football team. I mean,
that quarterback right there, I enjoy watching him play. I want Corbin to win this ball game, but I'll tell you what, he's one of the better quarterbacks in the state right now.
Well, you can't overemphasize the fact, we've not said much about it. This is a 4th-year starter in this system, and he's a good athlete, and with 4 years, I mean, he's pretty much automatic.
Yeah, I agree with you, and he's exciting to watch.
Not to say that he don't make mistakes, but I mean, he makes very few. So they'll try the extra point.
I don't think he made that. Oh, it snuck through it. I couldn't tell. I wishful thinking, Randy.
Yeah, well, it was low, and it was curving to the right, it looked like.
Again, I want to say this again. Mike Campbell, what did he do? He kicked that field goal. We went down there. Other teams, they won't come away with 3 points. We did. Consequently, instead of being 21-21, 3 points ahead. It's huge, Randy.
It is huge. It is huge.
Special teams is huge with this Corbin Redhounds. That gives them the added edge.
So we knew that coming in that Redhounds were going to be tested with that passing game. It didn't show up in the first half, but in the second half it has showed up.
I know if I'm the Redhound coaches, holding South Laurel to 21 points, I'm happy.
Still.
I'm not, well, let's put it this way. I'm pleased. I mean, I'd be a little bit jittery right now because he's starting to work with them. I mean, he's starting to cut them apart a little bit here and there, but 21 points, it's not too bad. But on the other hand, our offense, we got to go down and score right now.
Yeah, Redhounds need to answer right here because too much time left, and you can't afford to make any mistakes. Ball security is at a premium now.
One of the big things here, South Laurel's got to frustrate their coaches and the fans too, and we've heard the fans talk about this. Their special teams right here has not helped them. And generally they've been giving Corbin good field position, and I am hoping the same right here.
Well, that's much to the frustration of the Southlaw fans, including one gentleman down here who has, throughout the game,
strongly influenced the coaches.
Yes, he is. And there it is again, you know, that short kick, and it's covered up right there at about the 44-yard line.
All that tells me is maybe they don't have a really good kicker at all.
Number 43, Brian Maggard I'm looking at the Cardinal roster. Shame on me. That was number 53, Justin Spencer.
You know what I'm saying, Randy? Maybe they don't have somebody who can kick it downfield. You'd be surprised how big they are. That there'd be somebody there. I'd drag somebody off the soccer team.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, how often do you really run across a team at this level? That's middle school stuff that we see.
I agree.
You know, normally a high school team has somebody that can kick it downfield.
Well, almost once again cutting the field in half.
Yeah. Redhounds go to work. That's Ryan Fritz off the right side, and he's still on his feet. And got tangled up there, and he's going to be stopped for no gain.
Of course, what the coaches said, they want that clock running.
Actually loses about a yard, and that'll bring up second down 12.
It's funny, Randy, we're over here, and I got these microphones on. I can't hear what they're saying, but, you know, a lot of emotion behind shouting.
Yeah, these fans are into it. Well, like we said, it's a heated rivalry. It's the neighborhood brawl.
Very, very loyal parents, I'd have to say.
Out of the shotgun with backs flanking him on the left and right. Now that's Fritz in motion. Coming to the near side. Freeman. He's going to go up the middle, and he's getting very little there. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage, the original line. And he's stopped. 5:30.
You know, that really is not a bad play call. They just snuffed it out pretty good. There's a good chance there'd have been a seam there and he'd have been gone. They were looking for them other backs. Not a bad play call at all.
That's been a real war there in the trenches. You know, I'll tell you one thing I do like about these fans, which I've spent more time over here in the press box on this side of the field. Used to didn't get that kind of reaction from the Corbin fans. These fans will really get behind them.
Boy, they really do. They want this game as bad or worse than their own players.
Got his man down there. I think he's got it.
Huge catch right there.
Caleb
Watkins, that's big-time athletic play right there.
Sit down, folks.
What a silence.
Big play right there.
Right there, silence says a lot.
It does. I'm really impressed with Lance Freeman tonight.
You know, that is a huge pass right there. Lance Freeman, senior quarterback, coming in here, making a big play like that. You know, to hush this crowd with a pass like that and a catch by Caleb, that's huge.
Big play. So Redhounds 1st and 10. There's Watkins again. This time he's carrying the ball. He's at the 40, 35, 30. Down inside the 30, down near the 22-yard line.
Jeez, he's a load right there. 198 pounds. When he gets downfield, you got to really give him a hit to bring him down.
Another first down, Redhounds. Redhounds threatening to score again now, Steve, with 4:38 left in the game. I tell you what, I'd take them guys in our backfield anywhere. If I was coaching a high school football team, I'd take them three anywhere I was.
I'd say 95% of the coaches across the state or better look at that backfield and say, boy, I wish I had them. Along with the quarterback.
Three good backs, and the offensive line does a good job giving them a place to run. He's stopped, and he gets away. He's out to the 20, 15-yard line.
I told you, Randy, you got to hit him to bring him down. About 200 pounds right there. The kid's strong. You can't just hit him and knock him down. You got to wrap up.
Line. First down, Redhounds as they're moving the chains.
You know what's interesting right there? The coaches talk about the beginning of the year too. You're looking at Ryan Fritz when he gets the ball, and he's been pretty much the offense right now. You got Caleb Watkins.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's the luxury that most teams don't have. You know, you've got three guys back there you can hand the ball to, and, you know, if they're keying on one guy, you can go to another guy.
Caleb's been a workhorse tonight. Actually, all three of them backs, and plus the quarterback, too, Lance, they've done an excellent job.
Here he's looking. He's getting some pressure from behind. Brought down at the 15. Well, you know, we don't need a field goal down here. We need a touchdown. I see number 42, Caleb Watkins, on his knee, down, catching his breath maybe.
I think he hit down pretty hard in that one play right there.
Michael Campbell and Caleb Watkins both squatting down there. And what do you think about that, Steve? You think they're getting winded a little bit?
Well, I think it looked like he went down hard there and probably knocked the wind out of him. I think so. And, they are working hard.
They are.
South Laurel, they got a big defense right there. Their line is big, and I tell you what, you feel it when you're getting hit.
Ryan Fritz off the right side. Well, the pace of this game and the physicality of this game has been at a different level than we've seen.
That's a good point, Randy. You're exactly right. This is playoff caliber football right here. God, that's exciting, ain't it?
It is. A lot of fun. Friday nights only come once a week.
Yeah, and we look forward to it. Way back, you and I talk about this. Way back, come spring, we start talking about football.
All right, Redhounds, third down and about 6. They're on the 11-yard line. Big play right here as they need to get the end zone. 2:45 left in the game. Freeman turns, hands off. This is Watkins again. He cuts it in. Ooh, nice play there.
Boy, that's good pursuit by South Laurel right there.
Good pursuit, showing their speed. And he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Huge play right here now, Steve.
Field goal's not going to help, really.
It's not. 4th down and 6.
Of course, time is against South Laurel, too. They got a long ways to go if they get the ball.
South Laurel calls a timeout with 2:22 left in the game. Just a 3-point lead for the Redhounds over the Cardinals. And it's been probably half the scoring that I thought would take place, but it has been every bit the game I expected.
Yeah, half the scoring, but 150% of the emotion and what it's been built up to be. It's met and exceeded all that expectation. Wouldn't you say so, Randy?
I would. Had to get a little water there. So 2:22 left in this one. As we said, not Central. That's not County Central. KNOTT. Not Central.
This is definitely the best ball team that's
coming in Friday
all year. The South Laurel bunch, they're a good ball team.
So 2:22 on the clock now. 24-21 to score. Redhounds coming to the line in a huge play right here. Lance Freeman under center. I see movement by South Laurel. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's huge right there. Boy, the breakdown in the defense right there.
Let's see what happens.
That just kills coaches.
Well, it's the discipline factor.
Boy, that changes things right now.
So that's going to be.
Boy, that's going to be close to first down. Close to.
It's hard to tell where the chains are back off of the. It is going to be a first down.
Boy, that's
first and goal right there. It really is.
I'm going to have to say, Randy, that might be the ball game right there. Bearing in mind a turnover right there. I think that might be the ball game.
Have to have ball security right here. Have to take care of the ball. But if we punch this in, it is definitely going to make it hard on South Laurel. Even though there's still 2 minutes left in the game.
They made that big stand, one play, and now they got to start all over again.
Well, it's gut check time right here. And that's Ryan Fritz going in. Touchdown, Redhounds. Touchdown, Redhounds.
Boy, that's excellent right there.
I want to say it again. Touchdown, Redhounds.
Beautiful play right there.
30-21 now on the scoreboard. Redhounds up.
Randy, I'm telling you what, that was a very, very good drive by the Redhounds. They were up against the wall. They had to score. Lance Freeman come through. Big pass. Huge pass. Nice catch by Caleb. Caleb took him down there, and then you go to the workhorse, Ryan Fritz.
Well, this is a building block. Lots of building blocks here tonight for the Redhounds because they've played a very tough opponent.
This game could have gone either way.
Oh, it sure could, yeah.
And you don't want to sit back and just let the clock run out because, they could score. They could score just like that. They could score within 30 seconds and you're right back to another.
But that's the thing. They're dangerous.
they're very dangerous. You could cut it again and, turn over and they're back in this. So you don't want to, the defense doesn't want to sit back and just let the clock run out. You got to bring it to them.
I have to tell you, Steve, I'm looking down in the crowd and I'm seeing a lot of people moving out of here. I cannot believe that these fans are leaving on their team when they've got the kind of offense they've got. I mean, that team right there can put the points up in a heartbeat. And,
the thing is, I think there's so much, this is just me, there's so much rivalry in this game right here. They don't want to see that clock run out with them losing to Corbin. So they'd rather just not look at it.
That could be it.
They might not even open the paper tomorrow.
Well, we've got 2:17 showing on the clock here at Campbell Field.
And I don't think it's over either. I mean, these kids see the fans moving out of the field here, 2:17 left. Anything can happen. That's got to be discouraging for these young kids.
An excellent point, Steve, because I agree totally. If you're ball player out there and you look over and you see your fans leaving,
that must mean that we got to give up too. I'd stay right here. Stay right here because there's a lot of ball game left.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. This game's not over.
And that's not saying that I ain't rooting for South Laurel.
No.
But I'm just saying you stay here. And if it's Corbin, playing, you stay right here. 2 minutes left because 10 points, high school sports with emotion, anything can happen. Turnovers.
They could return the kick for a touchdown. I mean, how long would that take? So a lot of football play, but the Redhounds up 10 points here with 2:17 left. Campbell moves on the ball, kicks it. And it's going to bounce down there, and it's going to be fielded this time at the 5, 10, 15. Look out, Aaron Mans. He pursues him. And then
Aaron Mans showed some quickness there.
Some of his friends finish off the runner over there. I couldn't make it out. There's 3 or 4 of them in on the tackle.
Aaron Mans, 6'4", 250. That's a big boy coming down on Willen.
Hey, he showed some speed there.
A little bit of his basketball moves.
Jonathan Goforth on the tackle, according to the PA across there.
He has a lot of quickness too.
More South Laurel fans trickling out of here, trying to get ahead of the traffic. Redhounds. South Laurel on their own 11-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's see what they do. Ricky Boland back to pass. He's incomplete. Nice defense there. That's a number 9, C.J. Crawford on the coverage.
I like this South Laurel team right here. They are a very good ball team.
They are a good football team. They played well, and nothing to be ashamed of. And, you have to say when they leave here, should this score hold up, that it'd be up to them to decide if they're going to build on it or if they're going to let it go out of control. That's French back there, and that's looked like a block in the back. Boland's going to get out across the 15, but he's not going to have the first down, I don't believe.
If I'm the coaches, I look at this game 31-21, and they played them right down to 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter, and they're playing one of the better teams in the state right now, and they stayed right with them. And there's a lot of teams they're going to beat.
Absolutely.
And so I would build on it, and I'm sure them coaches will.
Well, I tell you, Steve, I just wouldn't feel right. I've got to say, though, and point out the fact that it's a much larger school that we're playing right there. And I always have felt, those bigger schools have a lot more athletes walking the halls, and they're supposed to beat the smaller schools. And so that just shows you what kind of football program we've got here at Corbin.
Yeah, and the coaching staff, too, and how they get these kids prepared to play football against these bigger schools.
Absolutely.
That's a good point, Randy.
That's why Corbin, is known statewide for their football tradition. It is a matter of pride and tradition with the Redhawks.
You're right. These bigger schools, I do believe South Laurel, I think they're a 4A school, and they come against Corbin, it's a 2A. And you're right. They're supposed to win. And coming in here and they don't. And Corbin pretty much, during a certain time of the game here, they took over the game. I told you that. They took over the game, and that's got to be frustrating for the fans and the players.
Absolutely.
And good for us, though.
4th down play here. French, again, working hard and putting the pressure on. That one's complete. Out to the 36 with 31 seconds left. But as we're under a minute down at the 31-second mark, it looks like the Redhounds are going to secure a victory. Well, Steve, you look at that team. They've got numbers, and there's some bodies there.
I agree. What it come down to is Corbin just had a little bit too much firepower.
Sure did. 25 seconds. Clock's running. It's 31-21. Bolin out of the shotgun again. And he lets it go. It's complete. And with 15 seconds left on the clock, that'll move the chains. That was number 15 for the Cardinals.
He's probably going to show pretty good stats.
Brandon.
At the end of the game, he'll have a pretty good night.
Oh, yeah, he's got
yardage-wise.
He's got the yardage passing. He sure does. 15 seconds and timeout Cardinals.
Yeah, what are you thinking? Quick strike here? About 3 seconds left. Kick it off. Onside kick. Scoop it up and go for a touchdown?
Well, I'm surprised they've not thrown the ball real deep.
Yeah, I agree with you.
They've got some wheels down there, and they've showed they can catch the ball, and he's got the arm. And I'm just really surprised they've not gone deeper.
They're probably expecting Corbin to look for that deep ball, and they're coming under him. They're going to go under him, which it's worked somewhat.
Redhounds, with this victory, will move out to 4-0 on the young season. I say young, but with next week's game, we'll be halfway through the regular season schedule. The whistles blow, and Redhounds come back out on the field. I don't know.
Well, Randy, I'd have to say this ball game has been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Sure has. It's been an exciting game. Good atmosphere here. You'd like to play a team like this every week as far as getting that atmosphere.
Yeah, I agree.
Bolin looking, he's still getting good protection. Man's working his hind end off trying to get to him, and Watkins is going to tackle Bolin. The clock's going to expire, and the game is over. Redhounds 31, Cardinals 21. Corbin beats South Laurel, moves out to 4-0, and what a game, Steve.
Boy, it was a great game. Like you said, great atmosphere, and it was exciting. The game could have gone either way. It easily could have gone either way. But it's been a lot of fun. The coaches did a great job getting Corbin prepared for this ball game. Defensively, they held Ricky Bowling to only 21 points. And, South Laurel's defense came to play. But in the end, Corbin, they answered the call, and they toughened up there in the fourth quarter, and they scored when they needed to, and consequently they got the victory. It was a tremendous job by them.
Well, I thought it was a nice balance on offense by the Redhounds. Lance Freeman, I think he grew up, in my eyes, he really matured tonight. I mean, I seen him playing like I've not seen him play before, because he was under pressure, playing a very good defensive team, although they hadn't been that good earlier in the season, but they brought their A game tonight.
They did. South Laurel, go away from this game thinking, your defense, they played a whole lot better defensively than they played the past few weeks. They didn't give up that much yard. They probably gave up some yardage, but they played against a really good ball team right here and played with them going on into the fourth quarter. And I agree with you about Lance Freeman. He came up with that huge play there to Caleb Watkins. That's big pressure play, big time play right there, and he delivered the pass, cool under pressure, and my hat goes off to him too. We expect those running backs to do what they do, day in and day out, because they're that good. But Lance Freeman, he's getting better and better every game. And I'm telling you what, it's got to be hard for opposing coaches to look at that, because Lance Freeman's gaining confidence right now. And what do you try to stop? You try to stop that running game, and it's showing that he can pass the ball.
Well, so Les Dixon called it in the paper a three-headed monster.
And now it's
talking about the Corbin backfield.
And now it's just grown another head in the likes of Lance Freeman.
Well, I tell you, I was looking here out at midfield. The South Laurel and Corbin teams are out there together. I think it's a great show of sportsmanship, and I believe they're going to take a knee maybe and pray, and that's what you like to see. I've told you that's where I'm from. I'm from Laurel County, from South Laurel. Of course, years ago when I graduated, it was still Laurel County. But, I've seen some folks here, some very close, dear friends of mine down here that I don't see too often. And, these are my people, too. And so I'm glad to see that they can set the rivalry apart, the kids can, and come together.
Well, I agree with you, Randy. And I do a lot of business up in London. South Laurel. I know a lot of these folks, too. And to be highly competitive, there's nothing wrong with that. You go out in the field here, you want to win, give 100, 110%, and want to win and go all out. But when the whistle blows and the game's over and the clock runs out, you still got to be friends, and you say you're going to play again and look forward to these rivalries, and and just make sure that it ends once the clock runs out.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that'll wrap it up for us. 31-21 again is the final score. Redhounds over the Cardinals from Campbell Field. We're looking forward to Knox Central coming into Campbell Field next week, and the following week we'll have Lexington Christian coming in. So that's a little bit of what's coming up. For Mike Goforth, for Steve Olson, for Matt Norville, I'm Randy McCard. We want to remind you that this is a production of Redhound Productions. Any rebroadcast, any duplication of this material without express written consent of Redhound Productions is prohibited. Good night.